Hello everyone, welcome to Sharmit. In this session, we will discuss about another topic related to shell script. In our previous session, we discussed how to assign string to a variable in a shell script. But that time we were using only a small string, like small words, right? Also we discuss the characters, combination of characters, numbers and a special character, right? But in today's part, we are going to discuss how to assign multi-line string. Because in your project, there might be some need where you are storing multi-line string into a variable and then you are using it for printing or maybe for some other reason. So this thing we should know, like how to assign multi-line string to a variable in shell script. So just to discuss that, what we will do, we will create one shell script from scratch. We will try to assign some multi-line string to a variable and then we will use it for printing. Not only this, we will also try to make that multi-line string also customized. So just assume a scenario where we are printing multi-line, let's say 3-4 lines we are printing, and from that 3-4 line there are few words or there are few content which we want to make customized. That means that value should be dependent on the variable only. So to understand this thing, what we will do, we will try to create one scenario where we will use multi-line string along with the variables. Okay, so let's start. So firstly, we need to write here work lnk. What work lnk will do, it will open the work with object link screen for us. And on this work with object link screen, there are multiple files and directories available. So from all of these, I'll select one directory that we are going to use for the demo purpose, which is Sharmit. Okay, so here I'll take option 5, and from here this is the file which we are going to use for the demo purpose, sharmit.sh. For this file we have already made this as a executable file. If you don't know what is executable file, how we made it, then you can simply check the previous session, because these all sessions are in a proper sequence. Clear? Now I'm taking option 2 over here. All right, so this is just a multi-line comment, not a multi-line string. This is just a multi-line comments. If you don't know how to add comments, that is also referred, that you can also refer from the last previous sessions, because there we have already discussed this. So this is presented by Sharmit and session is multi-line string and shell script. So let's see how to assign it. At the moment, like so far, like what we have discussed, let's say if I want to print some message, so I can declare the variable message. Then inside a double quote I can simply write my text. Let's say I want to print texture myth, and then we can simply print it using the echo command. So echo dollar and message. Okay, so let's make it save and exit. F3, and here we will write qsh. Just to run this shell script, I'll take 5 option, copy this browse path, and from here I'll try to run it. So you can see this is printing the text, right? So this is the thing that we have discussed already so far, right? Now what we will do, we will make it bit more uh, lengthy. So let's say I want to store multiple line of string here for this message variable. So what is the format? Because in every programming, multi-line string assignment is bit different. Somewhere we are using different things to change the line, to navigate the line, right? So do we need to add plus or anything here? Let's see. So let me show you that uh, shell script tutorial for multi-line string by Sharmit. Okay, so this is the one line that I want to include. Now I'll include 3 more lines here. So to include the line, you can write one, let's say 5. Okay, so I5 and enter. So 5 line has been entered here. Now here you can write multi-line 1 content, and similarly we will repeat it multiple time, because there is no need to rewrite it again and again. Okay, fine. So this is the thing, and after that I can simply change this so that we can easily identify which line is referring which thing. And or we can do one thing, let's copy the same line so it would be more visible and useful to you. Okay, and just prior to this we will write multiline 1. Okay, so in this manner we will repeat it. So let me copy it from here and let's paste. Fine. So now we have added 5 lines here with the same content just for the demo purpose. And once you are done with your string assignment, then what you can do, you can simply replace and this with double quote. Okay, so what we did, we start the, and one more very important thing, variable assignment should be without space only. Okay, make sure that there should not be any kind of extra spaces while you are assigning, because same rules follow here also. Okay, so message equal double quote and the lines of the data. Then simply press F3 for save and exit. Then simply go to session B. Here I'll try to run the same command again, and this time you can see it is printing the text which we stored. So that means yes, in shell script we can assign the multiline string with just a simple format. You just need to start the string and write everything and then close at the last line. Okay, now assume a scenario where you are supposed to make it customized. That means I want to include one variable here, let's say username. Okay, and in username I want to store the name as Sharmit, not tech Sharmit. Okay, so what we can do now, let's say I just want to replace this thing with a variable, so I can simply write here username. Okay, remaining would be the same, but this one I have changed with username just to show you the difference. Okay, now pressing F3 for save and exit, and on session B we will rerun it again. Alright, so shell script usually for multiple line string by Sharmit. You can see here this thing has been replaced with only Sharmit, and other are containing the text Sharmit. Okay, you can see text Sharmit everywhere, is everything other than this is written as a text Sharmit, only this part is changed with Sharmit. Or let me show you by changing the text. Let's say for timing I make it as ABCD. Okay, F3 F3. Alright, so if after F3 you can see this time it is showing ABCD. Okay, so I think now the difference is clear. One more important thing, if you are using variable, make sure to use double quote only, because let's say if you try to use single quote, let's see what will happen. So if I try to use single quote here and rerun this command, this time it is yeah, you can see this time it is showing the variable name itself. Okay, so always make sure to use double quote instead of single quote only at the time when you are using the variable inside it. If you are not using variable, let me show you that. Let's say if I want to print this thing only, then we are good. Okay, we can use a single quote as well, because it will not cause any issue. And now you can see it is working as expected. Okay, so yeah, these are the all steps which we are need to follow in order to assign multi-line string to a variable. And this is very important thing, because in multi-line variable, like, we can print text as per our need. Okay, so now I'll quickly tell you like how we can utilize the same script using CL program. So for that I'll simply write here work mbrpdm, and here I'll take option 2 in my existing program. So this program is to run the shell script, so simply write dcl, take F4, provide your variable name, storage type, storage and length. After that you can take F4 for chg, where here you can assign the command, and then we are good to run it. So to run it, strqsh, provide your variable name. Clear? So let me run this and call this. You can see it is printing the text as we have stored in it. Okay, so yeah, these are the all things that we are supposed to follow in order to run the shell script from CL command. And also we have discussed how to assign multi-line string to a variable in a shell script. Now we will proceed with the further topics in the same manner. We will discuss it from scratch. We will try to accommodate all the basics to advanced level things into the same series. So if you are facing any issues, then I request you to go and check out the previous session, because each and every session is in a proper sequence. So yeah, I think that would be helpful for you if you are referring it from sequence. So yeah, that's all for today. In the next session, we will discuss few more things. So thank you for watching Tech Sharmit.